Hey Pisces, I hope all of you are doing amazing. It is the full moon in Leo. So I hope you guys are getting some meditation, yoga, maybe some workouts, maybe some dancing, whatever makes you feel alive. Because Leo's energy, the fifth house, is like everything under the sun, but everything that causes you to feel excited, as well as ecstatic, confident, building your self-esteem, making you feel like that inner child being satisfied and whole, right? That's the energy of the full moon anyway for the Leo's energy altogether. But today we have interest. Time to focus the most on your favorite hobbies, activities, projects. What have you been wanting to invest your time in? Something that will spark your creative side. What are you passionate about? And that's exactly how this full moon in Leo is kind of revolving anyway. Kids are involved in this situation, just so you guys are aware. The full moon in Leo is that fifth house energy, which is also revolving around children. So a lot of this energy could be like you focusing, if you're a parent, right? This would be the perfect time to involve your children in the hobbies, activities, and projects you want to be doing. So maybe you're an artist. You like to paint. You like to draw. You like to sketch. You like to maybe even do watercolor. I don't know. Whatever it is you like to do, get your kids involved in doing it with you. And you'll have fun. I do it too with my children. We'll take like old white t-shirts. I have some old tie-dye color, whatever. I'll let them do that. Sometimes I'll even let them paint just shirts. I mean, yeah, they'll be trash, but like they get to have fun with it. And it's like it's not really being wasted because you're still doing something fun with the time and you'll have memories. That's all that matters. Anyway, and some of the times, white never stays white. So most of the time they're dirty anyway. So they're just, yeah, whatever. They were just going to get thrown out anyway. That's the feeling, just do stuff with your children that's fun and ecstatic and exciting. And the more you spend time with them, especially if you're the parent specifically, we haven't gotten past that part yet, but if you spend time with them, it will bring your inner child to life too. Also, if it's like you being a teacher, right? Maybe this is one of the greatest times right now to be like involving those students with the hobbies and activities and projects that you enjoy, that you think are fun, that would be a good little teaching lesson or a learning lesson, or just for fun, just for expression, just for whatever, just like a quick 10 to 15, 20-minute project out of the day to just do something fun for them, maybe to give them a little bit of a break and tap into their own inner children, inner child type thing. Anyways, we're going to get a little bit further, but obviously kids are involved in this situation, and it's time to focus more on your favorite hobbies, activities, projects, and interests at this time. Let's see a little Osho Zen towards this. Ooh, this will be so healing. It will help you heal from the things that you cling to when it came to the past situations that were traumatic, hurtful, harmful, all those things that made you feel deceived, betrayed, backstabbed, etc., lied to, walked on, all the things. Number 5, fifth house energy, Leo's energy. I'm telling you what. It's all nailing everything on the head right now. Okay, a few purples. Ooh, it's a goal-oriented group we got. Y'all are gracious and goal-oriented individuals, okay? And I feel like you are gracious with the way that you have goals set, okay? Let's get some tarot now. This has to be a quick message because I have to run to go get my oldest boy from the school here soon. Oh, the 8 of Wands. I mean, that is significant. That is a great card to be saying right here. This is all about the fuel, right? The fuel. The gas. I'm just kidding. But yeah, ooh, the King of Coins. That's great. Abundance and prosperity. On this card specifically is provider. This is you. Okay, all the action you're going to be taking on involving yourself in what you're passionate about, what sparks you. You're going to feel momentum. You're going to be either sweeping other people off their feet, and it's not like in a love way. Like you could be your partner for sure. For some of you, you could be like all passionate with your partner. Maybe something about fertility or something, right? Maybe you're pregnant. You could be really on that level of like, I feel good and I want to, and that could be a part of it too. But we're not going to get into that. We're keeping it PG. PG over here. Anyway, but the point being is that it's like sweeping other people off their feet in a way that they've never felt like that uplifted, that great, that in tune, that connected. You're a Pisces. You rub that off on other people as much as they can rub off on you. You could do the same. You can rub off on them with your lovely, passionate, and creative like ways, okay? Because you're a creative and energetic and wonderful individual that's got so much compassion, so much empathy, and there's nothing wrong with spreading that and showing other people what it's like to feel empathy or feel this or feel that, because once you make them feel something, that's a feeling they may end up really enjoying, that they will try to strive to feel more of their life. Does that make sense? It's like beneficial. It really is. And that's this Eight of Wands feeling. It's like sparks, it's love, it's passion, it's momentum, it's maybe traveling too, maybe going somewhere under the sun, something about the sun, but a lot of the energy would be sun related. But it's prosperous, that's for sure. You have the Five of Swords in the reversal. So this is not something you'll be feeling defeated with. This is an Aquarius energy. We're in Aquarius season. Of course, the Eight of Wands is a Sagittarius, Chinese your rat, 9th house, Jupiter. This would be Aquarius, so 11th house, Uranus. 555 is about massive change. Okay, and I just saw that on the, before it hit 6 minutes. You will not be feeling defeated. This is about a peaceful resolution in your life. Ooh. Yeah, out of the times that you've had a hard time moving forward or you felt deflated, this is you really feeling revitalized. This is your ability to really... So once you start to focus on these things, right, and you get back into the favorite activities or projects or hobbies or interests specifically that you have been needing because you haven't felt as entertained lately, okay? But that, and God doesn't want you to feel a lack of motivation. God's trying to find you the way to be motivated so that you can keep going. There's so much more for you to fulfill. You know, you've done a great job so far. Don't get down on yourself. There's no need to be doubting yourself. But with the Six of Swords in the reversal, this is a personal transition for you in your life right now. I know there's been a hard amount of times to get away from the past or cut people off, and you're so compassionate and empathetic, and all you want to do is share that love and see other people do good, and you don't want to see other people be sad. You don't want to make people feel like you're ignoring them or that you're not talking to them or whatever it may be, but you're making initiative, you know, for yourself to heal. And the more you heal yourself, it's always a beneficial energy for the oneness, because if we all focused on self, we wouldn't be worried about each other or others, because we would know that our focused energy has got us a connection with God. And if we trust God, we know God has a connection with others. And if they don't, I mean, I guess that's a sad thing, but we can pray for them specifically. But either way, you would know who has a true connection with God, because those that do don't be bugging nobody else. Okay? They don't go out bugging or trying to control or trying to tell you this, trying to tell you that, trying to la 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 la. No, you're going to let other people experience the experience they need to experience. It is the way it is. And this is you, you know, and this is why you're kind of coming into this a little bit slow. It's taking you, it's progressed, because it's just because it's slow progress doesn't mean it's no progress. Okay. So you still, it's just been a slower route because it's been harder for you, and that's okay. We understand. You're a compassionate person. You have a deep care for people. You have a deep love for people. You don't want to see people be hurt. You know what it's like to feel that on the other side. You do. You know what it's like. So that's why it's harder for you to be letting people go, not being the one to not care. How it's really hard. Even though maybe some of you really pull it off and make it look like it is still in you, and you're just like, I know it's in there, but I have to be stronger than that care sometimes, because you do, you know, for yourself, for your sake, for you to be able to heal you. To, if it's you that's your own best friend, then you would stick up for yourself, right? Because if you have best friends and you would know you would go out of your way for them, shouldn't you make that person yourself? You know? That's the feeling right here. This is you becoming your own best friend in the way that, you know, you would go out of your own way for you. You would stand up for you. You would do the things for you. You would take care of you. You would tell you to not drink soda. You would tell you not to smoke cigarettes. You would tell you not to overdrink. You would tell, you know what I mean? You would tell that person off for telling you that you should do this or do that or whatever. No, you don't get to tell me what to do, you know, because it's your life. But then again, you also got to be the one that caters to you. You got to be your own healer. You are a healer of others, but you also got to heal self too. And it is a bigger responsibility to heal self, because it's easier just to take on other people's problems and forget our own. Pisces, I know. Okay. I'm a Pisces too, so I know, a little fishy. But yeah, so then again, you know, the hardest one is to take on our self healing. It really is. And this is what God wants you to do. Focus on that, because it's you that matters. You matter so much. that you need to focus on you, especially to continue the journey you're on. Because look how many other people you've already benefited. Now, if you fell down fell down the hill right now, how many other people would miss out on that benefit that you would be able to give them? Exactly. Too many. Too many to count, and too many that we don't need to be falling off too. Because one Pisces or two Pisces or a couple other Pisces fell off, and they were actually part of the biggest plan of change in the entire universe. Okay, it's not just the world we're talking about. We're talking about the universe. Okay, we're talking about all the energies and all the species and all the DNAs of the entire universe. Okay, so you do benefit more than you realize, especially in your dream world. So sleeping is not a big deal. Pisces are actually born to sleep a lot more than other zodiac signs. I'm not going to lie. It is actually true. But a lot of people wouldn't understand that because they think that we're the same as everybody else. No, you're just the same as us. No, actually, we're 20 times more sensitive. You touch our skin and we have a mark. And it doesn't maybe last long, but it doesn't take much. We will have a mark. The smallest little boom can cause a bruise to us. I don't want to hear it. We are extra sensitive to physical touch, emotions, mental people. When people are mentally like messed up in their head and if they're overthinking whatever, we are definitely way too sensitive to that. The moment we walk in a room and there's a lot of people that are overthinking and mentally disrupted in some way, we take that on more easily than others do. We take on the emotional, the mental, the sexual, the spiritual, and even financial. When people are stressed about finances, we take that on too. It's easy for us. It's just, we're susceptible way more than any other zodiac sign. So if people try to think you're crazy or that there's no way you get sicker than other people, your immunity, blah, 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 back to them, blah, 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 back to you, because honestly, you don't know anything and that's why you're not a Pisces. So, yep, I already lived all those lives in every single sign. I don't want to hear it from you. I don't want to hear it from you because you don't know what you're talking about. I'm your elder. Respect me, or get out of my way. Get out of my face. Get out of my reality. Because that's as simple as a Pisces can be. Get out of my face. Get out of my way. Let's see one green. Meditating more frequently is needed at this moment. That's something maybe you enjoy doing. You haven't had enough time to do, but meditating is important. Remember that one, okay? Working on a craft. See, there it is. If you've been working on a craft, keep working on that craft. This is something that's helping you. If you know that you need to start working on a craft, and this is some awareness that you have, you're definitely being told that it needs to be done. Like you need to do it. Receiving downloads currently and some vivid dreaming. So you could be vividly dreaming some of these downloads that you're receiving currently. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to leave this here. I hope this helps you guys. You guys are the best. I'll see you later, Pisces. Just remember, we're Pisces. We are so capable. God wouldn't have placed us to be a Pisces without us knowing all the tests and having all the knowledge and all those lessons be done to be the Pisces that we are today. So I trust in all my Pisces. I really do. Because God trusts in you. So